for Arsenal versus Leeds United. Before we get into it, make sure to go and subscribe to the channel for daily Arsenal news videos. Let's get straight into it. So Arsenal versus Leeds kicks off tomorrow, Sunday the 22nd of November 2020 at 4:30 p.m. away at Ellen Road in the Premier League on Sky Sports if you do want to watch it yourself. I believe it will be an okayish match, of course. Both teams not very confident going into this fixture. Crystal Palace beating Leeds 4-1 a week or two ago before the international break, and of course Arsenal losing 3-0 to Aston Villa at home in what could potentially be the worst performance I've ever seen from an Arsenal side at the Emirates in my entire life. If we take a look at the last time both sides met, Arsenal did come out 1-0 on top in the FA Cup last January, both teams fielding relatively young sides. So we can't take much from the fixture and the result, but overall I think we will get the win, and I'm going for a 2-1 victory. Yes, it will be close, but I think Arsenal will get back to winning ways. Fingers crossed, as I said, in a 2-1 victory, although fingers crossed again, hopefully it will be by a couple more goals than that, because I'm not that confident at the moment, but I think we'll get the win. If we move on to team news, Arsenal will be missing Chambers, Martinelli, Marie, Partey from injury, Kolasinac, El Neni from coronavirus positive cases. Willian is probably going to miss out because he did actually travel during the international break, which is pretty much breaking the law. And then of course Pepe, Saka and Tierney all playing multiple games within the 6-day international break, so they will be very tired. So we're missing like half the squad. Moving on to my predicted lineup, I think we are going to go for a 4-3-3 formation. I've been going for a 3-4-3 in the past few matches, but I think we'll try and switch it up a bit against Leeds. Going in goal, I'm going to of course have to go with Bernd Leno, our main number one, who we will be going with for pretty much all competitions this season. For our back four, in the right back position, I'm going to be taking Hector Bellerin out after a poor performance against Aston Villa, and will be giving Maitland-Niles a chance. Of course, he hasn't managed to get much game time recently, so fingers crossed he will be playing tomorrow. My first centre-back, I'm going to have to take out Rob Holding, who is defending like an amateur against Ross Barkley and Jack Grealish in the Aston Villa loss, and I will be putting in David Luiz. He may not be better, but in recent form and recent times, I think I'm just going to have to go with it. And my second centre-back is of course going to have to be Gabriel. Pretty much hasn't put a wrong foot anywhere so far this season for Arsenal, and by far looks our best defender this season so far, getting the Man of the Season award for Arsenal fans 2 months in a row now, so pretty impressive. For my left back, I'm going to of course have to go with Kieran Tierney. Yes, I did include him on my news list, saying that he has been pretty much fatigued due to the amount of Scotland games he's played, but I think we can't really be playing Kolasinac because of course he's out with corona, so Tierney's really the only option we've got. Moving into my midfield three, my first one will be Dani Ceballos. You may be thinking, wasn't he involved in that scrap with David Luiz earlier on in training? Yes, that report could be true, and Arteta pretty much confirmed it in his pre-match press conference yesterday or the day before. But overall, they made up now. It was just a bit of competitive stuff in training, so I think I'm going to have to start him, and especially with El Neni and, of course, Thomas Partey out, we don't really have any other midfielders than him and the other two I'm going to go on to. That first one being Joe Willock. He has been putting in some pretty good performances in recent times for Arsenal in the Europa League, so fingers crossed he will get a chance in the first team Premier League now in this match against Leeds. And my third centre mid is going to of course be Granit Xhaka. We haven't seen him play as well recently, so I think he will get another chance tomorrow. For my front three, as a right winger, of course we are going to be probably missing out Willian, so I'm going with Pepe. I really hope he does finally get his chance in the Premier League, because Willian's been overruling him time and time again, and yet he's probably 100 times worse than the player Pepe is. My left winger is going to be Reiss Nelson. Of course, just like Joe Willock, been getting so many good games in the Europa League recently, but hasn't got his chance in the first team for the Premier League yet. So I think tomorrow he could finally be getting one. And for my striker, please Arteta, I'm begging you, play Aubameyang down the middle. Of course, that's where he gets his goals. That's where he plays well. I don't know why Arteta's not playing him there, but fingers crossed we could see this tomorrow. That about wraps it up, so thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, share and comment, and I'll see you tomorrow after the game. Bye.